Welcome to Clinic Chatter, all about marketing, Tier 3 versus Tier 1 city. Hi, I'm Dr. Manisha. Being born and brought up in Kolhapur and having two practices in Kolhapur and now one in Ahmedabad, I've seen both the sides of the map. So today I have Dr. Govind from Jalna and me from Ahmedabad. We'll be discussing all about dental marketing in Tier 3 versus Tier 1 cities.
Yes. Hi, I'm Dr. Govind Batane from Jalna, which is like small town from India and known as Steel and Silk City of India. Basically, as Dr. Manisha said, we are going to have about this conversation about the three tier city and two tier city. Let's start with the discussions.
So now we are discussing marketing in different worlds. So back in Kolhapur, I never needed to get a Google My Business or an Instagram page or forget LinkedIn. But now in Ahmedabad, as it's a tier 1 city, I need it's like my digital resume, my My Business, my reviews, my Instagram. It's like a personal brand. Do you feel that in smaller cities like Jalna, you can do without all this, or what is your take on marketing in smaller cities like Jalna?
Yes, actually, in the cities like Jalna, the one mouth publicity, like one patient refers to another patient. It is very good way of marketing. And offline marketing, taking camps, taking various medical checkup camps to the religious places, schools. One camp in the school can arrange a 50 patients just giving a demos about the brush and small chocolates and laddus over there.
But let's do a reality check. Can you tell us that do dental camps and all of these community outreach programs actually convert to billable patients?
Actually, in the cities like Jalna, it really works. But as compared to tier one cities like Ahmedabad, I feel ki these techniques, the offline techniques about conducting camps and all, I think in Jalna it works, but in Ahmedabad you need some.
So in Jalna, it works. So definitely, yes, for tier 3 cities, community outreach programs
Yeah.
for billable patients. But let me tell you the reality of tier 1 cities like Ahmedabad. These community outreach programs and dental camps do give you an exposure, do help you position yourself in the market, in the oversaturated market rather, but they do not convert into billable patients. That's the harsh reality. Now, my second aspect of discussing would be marketing budgets. Let's talk numbers. So, what would be your marketing budget in a smaller city like Jalna? Can you please elaborate?
See, the basically social media marketing budget in the smaller cities like Jalna, it's like too less. It's like I rarely
Can we get a range?
it's like 5 to 10,000 for a guy who is handling social media for the part time and who is posting some relatable content over there and managing. But it can be manageable in the range of 5 to 10,000 for part time guy.
Wow, that's brilliant. So, in tier 1 cities like Ahmedabad, we do need a marketing budget of up to 30 to 40,000 minimum at least, because let's be real, one video editor per editing takes 1,500 for editing just. And if we are posting content for 25 reels a month, it's like another expense.
Yeah.
Plus, we have performance marketing, Google Meta ads, and lots of things goes into the dental marketing aspect in tier 1 cities. Yes, word of mouth does work, but it takes, because it's a broader spectrum population, we do need to put ourselves out there and spend a marketing budget. So I feel that, smaller cities are saving a lot on the marketing budget, and that's just amazing to know.
Yeah, basically saving the budget, but the offline efforts too there. You have to conduct the camps. You have to means like the mouth publicity and the patient do believe in you and your face, the face value and your that face value is much more better.
So do you say, would you say that in smaller cities like Jalna, you have to interact, socialize, and build your trust rather than just having a digital personality?
Actually, miss, like the cities in like Jalna do prefer personal communication with the doctor.
But don't you think that as times are growing and like there are more people today with mobile phones and accessible internet than people with ultrasonic toothbrushes? So, don't you think that it's time to get digital?
Yeah, actually, it's time to get digital. Both the ways are actually growing, but definitely it will take some time, and we should have the digital communication also, as well as offline communication. The cities like Jalna will definitely prefer for the both, but it will take some time.
But also, don't you think if people, especially healthcare people in cities, smaller cities like tier 2, tier 3 cities, start putting themselves out, won't it give recognition to cities as well? And then we can, if you're skillful, you're bloody good at what you do, you can open up new doors to, things like medical tourism and, many other things. We can also, like, for example, in Maharashtra, in Jalna, there must be beautiful places to explore, and we can definitely delve into medical tourism. What's your take on that?
Yeah, actually, medical and dental tourism concept really working in Maharashtra.
In bigger cities it does, but what can we do to get it into smaller cities as well?
Yeah, as you said, digital marketing. Of course, the tourism needs marketing. So definitely the marketing will definitely help out in about the dental tourism in the cities like Jalna. So definitely we have to do digital marketing as well as offline marketing for attracting the patients in the clinic, as well as you have to provide such qualitative service to the patients.
Yes, definitely. We are not compromising on quality.
Yeah.
So, I would like to ask you one last thing. What are the tips that you would like to give to young and upcoming dentists and practitioners in smaller cities like Jalna currently to go about their marketing journey? Because let's be real, without marketing, offline or online, um, it's difficult to get newer patients.
Yeah, basically, I suggest both the ways. First, yeah, as you said, the digital, as we are growing up with digital India, so we definitely needs to get digitalize all the marketing ways for our clinics and to get more informative about the patients. And secondly, as we are going with the offline way, that actually really help out with the three tier cities, and conducting camp, conducting awareness, conducting various socialized camps for the basically oral health awareness. As being a dentist,
I feel preventative and patient education and preventative oral care does have a tappable market, be it tier 3, tier 2 or tier 1 cities. And yeah, I just wanted to wrap this up quickly by saying that whether you're a dentist, a dental student, or a practitioner who wants to set up or scale, put yourself out there. Go get that Google My Business page, go start that Instagram page, update your LinkedIn, level up as much as you can. Almost like, as we are doctors, we are in healthcare professional, we always say, I am practicing at so and so location. I am practicing. All our lives, we just say, I am practicing, because we learn, we level up throughout. And if we have to learn marketing, so be it. Let's learn basic skills like Canva, maybe basic SEO and performance marketing things, and be it tier 3, tier 2 or tier 1, get your marketing game on point.
yes, definitely. Stay humble to your patients. Be available in their local languages, and both the ways are really work out. And I will suggest all the upcoming dentists for both the marketings, as you said, three tier and the one tier cities comparison. I'll definitely suggest both the marketing ways are definitely work out.
Thank you for tapping in into the clinic chatter. For more such tips, updates, follow us on Instagram. My handle goes Dr. Manisha's Dental. One last thing, I would like to thank Dental Card, the Dental Spotlight, and MediSteady Go for this amazing opportunity.
Yes, thank you so much. Do follow me. Thank you so much. Do follow me on Instagram, as my ID is Dr. Govind Batane. All the best for all the upcoming dentists. Thank you.